My name is Cecilia Lopez-Saucedo. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Google Custom Search Engine. So what is it? Well, it's a nice tool that you can use to create your own search engine. It allows you to search for information on a particular topic chosen by you or whoever's creating it. You can select the websites that will be used to search for that information, and you can attach it to your blog or your website. So I think it's really neat to use in the classrooms with kids because we do have them um, doing their own research sometimes, and it's just just to be on the safe side and making sure that they don't go into other websites that they're not supposed to. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be quick because there's a lot that you can do with it, and I only have 5 minutes. Okay, so you can do, you just go to Google and search it here, just custom search engine, or you could have just done google.com/CSE, whichever one's best for you. So then you go here, the one that's not the ad, and you're directed to this website here. And then you have to go in and sign in to your Google account. So if you don't have one, you would have to create one. So sign in to the custom search engine. Sign in really quick. Okay, and then you're directed to this page. And this is where it all starts. This is where you put all the websites that you want your students to be able to do their research. I already went ahead and, just for the sake of time of this PD, I went ahead and looked for some of the websites that I want to include on my custom search engine, and they're right up here. So what I can basically do is just go to the website, copy the link, and then just paste it right here. And then another box pops up, so I can do the same thing for all the other websites. And again, my students are only going to be able to find information on these websites here that I'm selecting. USA for Kids was a good one, and the last one, I really like this one because they can actually click and find more information if they're doing like a research project on a specific president or something. So as you can see, my topic is going to be the presidents of the United States. So and it'll keep going on and on. You'll keep getting extra boxes until you're all done. So you don't have to worry about that last one if you don't have anything else to put in there. So like it says here, you can add any of the following: individual pages, entire sites, parts of a site, or the entire domain. So either one of these works. So if you want them to stay focused on a specific page of the website, that's totally doable too, which I think it's really neat because some of these websites have all these other extra pages that might have our kids lose focus. So you can go ahead and choose however you want to do your custom search engine. Here the language stays in English, and as you can see here in the bottom, it says name of the search engine. That's what you want to call your entire search engine. So obviously I don't want to leave it as kids.national geographic, but it does pick up the first one that you input up here, so you need to make sure that you change that. So I'm gonna say presidents of the United States, and that's it. You create it and you're all done. Now, this is where the fun starts. You can either just get a public URL. I'm going to show you this one first because that's the easiest one, or at least that it was the easiest one for me. So then here I'm just going to put George Washington. Oh, Washington. And after they skip all the ads, of course, so our kids need to be, trained on this already. They need to know that, they shouldn't be clicking on any of the ads. But once they scroll down, you can notice that they're all from the ones I put in: history.com, IPL, history. Let's see if there's any of the other ones on this one. Nope, apparently not. IPL comes out again, but yeah, it's only the websites that I allowed them to research on. Oh, here goes USA for Kids. So the four of them are here. So if there was any information on those websites that contain the words George Washington, then they should be up here. Okay, so that's the easiest way. So you can basically just give them this link. When you go here, you on public URL, you give them this link if they're using Chromebooks or iPads, whatever it is, and then this is what they would see. This custom search engine here. The other way is to get a code, and this is where it gets a little. It all depends where you're at with the whole coding thing. For me, it's kind of just starting, so it was a little difficult for me to really understand this whole coding part. But I'm gonna go ahead and just explain it to you, just because I know that our upcoming assignment does require for us to put it on our website. So um, the one that I found that was the easiest was Weebly.com. Because you're allowed to put in HTML. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So Weebly.com. Oh, sorry. Okay, and I already have an email. I'm sorry, a website created from previous course. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just show you with that website how to add the HTML. So you can insert or embed the search engine box. So let's just I'm just gonna. The neat thing about Weebly is that it's already here, embed code. So all I had to do was drag this here, and now it's asking me to put my custom HTML, and that's where you click. Sorry, you click here. So again, let me just go to Edit Search Engine, and then I'm on the Presidents of the United States one. And then if you go to Setup, it has them here: Search Engine ID, Public URL, or Get Code. Okay. And this is where you can edit it. So you can add more websites, remove some of the websites, and every time you change something, just make sure you click Update. And you don't have to give the students a different URL or anything. It's updating automatically when you update it. So it's the same URL and everything. Okay, so here, get code. That's what we want because we're trying to embed it on a website. So here it kind of gives you some instructions. So the nice thing is that they give you an example here. So you basically just copy this here. Okay, copy it. And then you see where it says paste the code here? That's where we're going to paste this code in the gray box. But not yet. So just copy this and go to Weebly or whichever web creator you're using. I'm going to delete that and paste that code. So now I want to erase this where it says paste the code here, because then, it's not going to look right. So by playing with it, I realized that I don't need any of this here. Okay, I don't need paste the code here, and I don't need all the way up to the other dots. Okay, so you delete that. You make sure that they're still in different lines, and you're gonna make a space here because that's where you want your code to go in, the rest of your code. So go back, and then this is the code. You highlight it, copy it, go back to Weebly. Okay, and paste it in there. Okay, and then you're done. You just click somewhere else, and it embeds the custom search box. So I'm gonna go ahead and publish it, just so you can see how it looks. So this was my, it's just a website that I had to create for another class. And here goes the custom search box. So I'm gonna go ahead and put George Washington again. Okay. And it does it as a pop-up because that was my settings. So that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. So here you go. You see it again: history, IPL, history.com. Okay. That's the other thing I wanted. So that's how you put it in the website. Okay. But the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is that, yes, you can change the look and feel of your custom search. So the one I had on my website was the overlay. So that's why it popped up in on top of my website. But you have all these other fun settings that you can choose. You can choose the themes. So this is a default here, but you have all these other ones with different colors. So it's really fun. I mean, you can play around with it, but I guess just the most important part of it is that you can that you learn how to put all these websites here and just update it if you're adding anything or taking anything out. Update it so your students are using the websites that you want them to use. Um, and that's pretty much it. Um, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and comment under my post, and hopefully I can answer. Alrighty, thank you.